went to the Braves basically to just fill in a hole, and I wasn't a very good hitter, and it showed statistically. And when they released me that off season, I went back. I finished my degree, and I was working at a baseball academy. One day, I just picked up a ball, and someone got a gun out, and we just see how hard I could throw it. And I was throwing in low mid 90s, and realized that maybe I didn't have to get a real job so soon. And I talked to basically anyone that I knew that was in baseball that might have contacts. Found a guy that knew the manager and pitching coach in Asheville. I went there for a tryout. I had one pitch. I had no mechanics. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just rocking and firing, and it turned out to be enough to get signed, at least then. They were going to have me go to instructional league that year, start the next season fresh, and an injury happened in Asheville's bullpen, and they decided just to go ahead and put me there, let me work the rest of the season. There was about a month left in the season. They let me pitch in only blowouts. We were up by 9, down by 9 in the ninth. It was basically the only time I was going in, and I just went out there and would just try to throw it as hard as I could. But it was weird. The first time that I got the call to go in, every time that I'd ever pitched, which only had been about 2 weeks before I got signed, I was throwing in the bullpen, which is small and enclosed. And when I walked out onto the mound, they gave me the ball, and I looked in at the catcher, and he looked the size of an ant to me. And because the field's wide open, and he's standing in the middle, right behind the plate, it just looked so small. I thought I would never be able to hit him. And luckily the nerves subsided after I threw a little bit, and they called up the first hitter. And the first hitter was a big lefty. He was a first rounder. He was a big time power hitter, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I kicked my leg up and threw it as hard as I could, and luckily I got him to ground out first. It took me probably 2 seconds after when he hit the ball to first to realize that I'm supposed to actually cover first on a ball over there. And but we were able to. I was luckily still fast enough back then that I could get over there, and we got him out. And that was a good start to my pitching career. The following season, I went to extended, and everything was mechanical work, learning to repeat my delivery so I could throw more consistent strikes. And every year since then, I've added something, tweaked something until I could find what worked best for my body. And last year, we finally were able to find that, and it's been going pretty well ever since. When you can't hit a curveball and you don't want to get a real job, you have really no other choice. And I'm just lucky that it worked out the way that it did.